Welcome to the video. It's Thursday, the 23rd of April, 2020, and this morning I'm sitting down with my morning coffee to answer a question I get asked all the time, and that is, what camera do I use? Now, I'm not going to go through every single bit of camera equipment I've got because we will be here a very, very long time, but what I am going to do is run you through the equipment that I am using to film my daily vlogs. I've streamlined that down now after 18 episodes into a nice little setup that's really easy to use. I've found over the years the less equipment you have to choose from, the easier and the better your production or your photos or your film tends to be. It's too much to think about if you've got a million different lenses, accessories, etc. So that's my first tip, is to try and keep it as streamlined, as simple as possible. So if you're into your cameras and you like a bit of tech, you'll really enjoy this one. Or if you want to start making some videos yourself at this time when we're stuck at home, check it out. You might find it useful and interesting to know what kind of equipment and setup I use to get the best picture, sound, and tell the best story. So let me get into it. Let me start by telling you about the cameras that I use. Now, I want to premise this by saying you do not need to spend a fortune to get you started in photography or videography. There's amazing cameras out there for a really good price. But I've been really lucky over the years and I've built up a lovely collection of cameras, and I'm very invested in the current system that I'm using, which is the Sony A7R Mark II. I've got some beautiful lenses that go with it, and I've used it for photography and videography over the years, and finally I've got a really nice setup which I'm very, very happy with. For my daily vlog series, I've been using this camera probably 80% of the time to film most of my content. It's been used all around the house with a couple of different lenses. I've pretty much stuck to two lenses, which is the lens that's currently on the camera is the 50mm 1.8 prime lens. Absolutely love it. It gives you that nice blurry background, really nice portrait lens, great for some portrait photos as well. It's super light and small, very, very nice little setup. And I'll probably use that probably about 50% of the time. For the rest of the time, I use this big lens here, which is a 16 to 35 f4. It's a wide angle lens that I can use for vlogging. It gives you that really nice wide field of view and makes you feel a little bit like you're in the room with me, because we have you can see everything that's in behind me and you can see what I'm getting up to. I also sometimes use it when I'm out and about vlogging, walking around. I have it on a tripod. It is quite heavy, so I don't do it. I'm a bit of a lightweight. I don't do that a lot. Really nice lens. Again, those are my main two. As I said, I've got loads of lenses, but I won't bore you with all of them at the moment. My second camera that I use is my GoPro Hero 7 Black, which I bought about a year ago to start my vlogging career off with. I really, really like it. It's basically an action cam. Great for strapping to helmets, mountain bikes, snowboards, whatever you like. It's got amazing stabilization in it. So if you're moving for video, it really stabilizes it. It's absolutely incredible. There is a new one out as well, which I believe does an even better job. It's done me proud. I've used it for the majority of my running vlogs. It's actually really incredible when I run with it, how much it stabilizes me in the middle of the frame. It's bomb-proof, it's waterproof, it goes anywhere and everywhere. Really small, you can chuck it in a bag. I actually have it housed in this casing here for vlogging purposes, and I can attach a mic to it. I'll get into that in a minute, but this is what I use for running when I'm out and about. I prefer it because it's a lot lighter. Not as amazing in terms of its quality as my Sony. Obviously you do compromise in price and weight, but nonetheless I do use it a lot, and I'd have a massive gap in my filming armory if I didn't have it with me. So those are my two main cameras, but without my accessories, I'd be nowhere. So let me tell you a little bit about my essential accessories for my daily vlogs, because you'll want to hear these. They're really, really helpful in making sure you get some really, really nice shots. First up in the accessories lineup is tripods. You're gonna need one of these, or two, or three, or four, to hold your camera steady and get it into position. There's nothing more annoying than not having a table or something at the right height. So I use an array of them. I've got this little GorillaPod here made by Joby. This is old. I've had this since I first started photography. It's been all around the world with me. It's got a lot of sentimental value. This is just a small one. I use it for my GoPro or any other, sometimes my phone I use it for. It's really super bendy. It's the most flexible little tripod. You can wrap it around poles, you can put it on trees. I actually vlogged off a tree with it the other day. It bends, you can hold it out like this. I really, really like these. If you want to get a starter tripod, I think they're really, really great. Another one I use quite a lot is the one that's on my GoPro at the moment, this Manfrotto Pixie, which is like a tabletop tripod. Really nice if you want to film yourself on a table. The only thing is you've got to be careful because it's not that high, so you have to bend down quite a lot. But again, really small and compact, quite nice for vlogging as well. A bit more stable than the GorillaPod, sometimes that can fall over. And then lastly, my big tripod, which usually holds my camera that I'm currently shooting on. I use a MeFoto carbon tripod, and I have had that for quite a long time as well, because that is my kind of landscape tripod. It's carbon and it's nice and lightweight, but it's dead steady and it's a bit beefier and it holds my bigger camera. But you're gonna need a tripod for whatever you're doing. I've used them endlessly throughout the house. Let me get into the next essential accessory, which is all around sound. I quickly learned when I started vlogging, sound is absolutely everything. I thought I could get away with using the sound on my cameras. I quickly learned a lot about it, and it is absolutely tragic, especially when you're outside. But for this vlog series, I also learned that my house happens to be absolutely terrible for audio. I've got high ceilings and hardwood floors, which are a nightmare for echoing. If you've got soft furnishings and a lot of carpets and lower ceilings in your house or wherever you are filming, you'll find it a lot easier to reduce that echo. But for me, I thought I can't have this because I'm going to be vlogging every single day, and sometimes I like the camera to be far away from me, so if there's a mic on top of it, it's a nightmare, and I didn't really want to start setting up booms and everything else. So I'm currently using a lav mic from Rode, which I've got on underneath my shirt here. Not my favourite because I don't quite like the look of it on a shirt, but it's definitely producing the best sound quality for me for these daily vlogs at home. When I'm out and about, I use the Rode Video Micro. Lovely little mic. It's got this dead cat on it, and it's compact, lightweight. It doesn't take a battery, which has two benefits. One, that I don't have to remember to put it on, because trust me, I've done that many a time. And two, it doesn't run out of battery at the most inconvenient of time. It runs off the camera itself. If you're looking for kind of a run and gun, something you can hold and it's nice and lightweight and it's just easy to pack up, this one is absolutely brilliant, and I use it when I'm out and about adventuring, and hopefully that will be coming back very, very soon, and this will be getting a lot more use. And finally, to round things off, a few extra little accessories that I've been using for these daily vlogs are my Aputure little light here. I love this thing, it's brilliant. It's an LED light, you can change it all different colors. Sometimes I use it as a background light, sometimes I just use it as an extra light to light myself. I've had it in my fridge, I've had it sticking to things. It's got great magnets on the back, it sticks to my cooker hood, so I use it as a little extra light when I am filming in the kitchen. Ooh, look at that. Super small, it charges through USB-C, it fits in my camera bag. I can't wait actually to travel with it, because it's really useful if you ever want to film like in a hotel room or something where the light is absolutely terrible. Very, very useful little gadget. Great Christmas present that was. I have loads of batteries, and to geek it out, I have them in this really cool little case I was made up with when I found it. Double-sided, dead batteries in one side, good batteries in the other. This Sony goes through batteries like nothing else, especially when I have to do a million takes. Other than that, I've got a memory card case, just keep my memory cards in there, the little micro SDs for my GoPro and the bigger ones for my main camera. Have a few spares of those just in case. And that is pretty much it. Also wanted to say that obviously when I'm at home, I'm not using my camera bag. I got a new camera bag about 6 months ago, which if you're into cameras, you'll know is just the hardest thing to get something that you absolutely love. But I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm using a douchebag backpack at the moment. It's a backpack that can be used as a camera bag and a normal backpack. But obviously, due to the situation, I've mostly been filming at home. I think I had it out once, which is really nice, but it does have this insert in it, which is basically what I'm working out of at the moment. And I keep all my equipment in here, even when I'm at home, keeps it all together and keeps it nice and safe. And it just zips it up. So it's good to have your equipment all nicely packed and safe, because it is expensive and things get lost easily. So that's that, really like that. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I love making it. I've always wanted to make a what's in your camera bag video for YouTube, because it's one of those things that I've watched many of. I will do some more if you found this interesting and useful. I can do one more based around photography, and maybe when I get out and about a bit more, I'll do another one for my travel kind of setup, because I've got all sorts of other fun things that I put in my bag. It's amazing what you can get in one bag. So if you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. and make sure to subscribe, and I will look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video. Drop me a comment below with what camera setup you're using, or if you have any questions about cameras, etc. If you want to start making some films, I'd love to help you out. And other than that, have a great day, and we'll check back in tomorrow.